Kill the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Victor came and broke my heart.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is Nicholas Kennedy King. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Nicholas Kennedy Nielsen King.
So he was the, I don't know exactly like what's going to go first, the music or the, I think this is going to go first.
Yeah.
He's the guy we're playing with today. Other podcast members had to leave just because, you know, it took longer than expected. There were a few hiccups. This is the first episode.
Yeah.
I'm not even near the mic. This is the first episode. So yeah, a few things happened, but now we're here and we made it.
We're here.
This is the final stretch. So
and we're making it work.
yeah, I think just the first question is like, who are you? Who are you, Nicky?
What's
King?
going on in Nicky Kingville?
Mm-hmm.
My name's, as I said, Nicholas Kennedy Nielsen King. I'm a jazz piano player. I love anything under the sun art, you know? Anything film, anything drama, anything art is just my
What kind of
my
films do you
speed.
like?
What kind of films do I like?
Just a little segment.
Ari Aster's Beau's Afraid has to be one of my top favorite films of all time. It's a 3-hour epic that will have you questioning contextually if you just watch like a film and what just happened, like what the backdrop, like you're gonna not know what's.
I actually just heard about Ari Aster, like from my
yeah?
friend's roommate is a film major. Is he even picking it up? it was fine. So yeah, we're talking about movies. But let's get to the meat and potatoes. Like, I want to know personally. Like, I know a little bit about how you kind of got your start.
Yeah.
But I'd like to hear it again.
Okay, yeah. So I started playing piano when I was in grade 7 or grade 8, I think. I think I was 13. I saw a video of Queen performing at the Hammersmith Odeon in 1979. Freddie had black and white fingernails,
Hey.
and I was like, man, that's cool. I can really see what color those notes are, and you know what I mean, what color those piano keys are, and I was like, that's cool. I feel like I can press the buttons the same way. It just kind of made sense when I saw the video. There's an overarching camera that just got it.
Yeah, because you were very much, like, from what I've gathered, you're a lot more of like a play by ear.
Definitely, yeah. Like
Yeah.
when I first started learning, I was watching those videos on YouTube where it's just like the notes falling down, like
Yeah.
synthesia or whatever it's called.
The classic.
The classic, yeah. Like that's genuinely how I learned piano, and just doing it by ear. If anyone tells you that they started piano and they're like, oh yeah, I transcribed this, I learned this by ear, they actually just watched a YouTube video.
Yeah.
and they're
True.
making it, and they're saying that they learned it by ear.
Mhm.
I've like noticed people doing that now, and I only noticed because I did it.
Yeah.
like 5 years ago.
I definitely, like, that's kind of how I started too. Like, I was huge into Rush.
Oh,
not
sick.
when I started, but
Yeah.
like later. But like those like 20-minute long like songs, like
Yeah.
no one has like transcriptions for
No,
that.
yeah,
So I'd
yeah.
have to like either watch some YouTube videos or
Watch
just like
videos,
try to
yeah,
listen.
and
Like
just
if just
listen,
got like
yeah.
some 70-year-old playing the
Yeah, and you
music.
just throw it
yeah.
all together.
Yeah, man. Okay, so another question I wanted to ask too
Yeah.
was, so like you're one of the people, like probably like the person who I've seen get into the music like the most, I think, in my life.
Okay.
Like, you just get so into it, and like I want to know, is it something you're consciously doing? Like, are you trying to really get into it, or like is it just naturally like
You wanna know
that's-
what?
you feel it?
When I was a kid, this is before I started learning piano, right?
Yeah.
I would wake up pretty much like 6 or 7 a.m. every morning, and I'd go downstairs, and I'd pick up my it's like a rubber blue radio that had a bunch of MP3s on it. It was just an MP3 player. And it had a bunch of Sonic music on it and a bunch of SpongeBob music. Wow. And I would go on the couch, and I'd do this.
Oh, Nicky. I didn't do that thing with the MP3 player, but I did that on
You
my
rocked.
couch. I know exactly. And like hit your back of your head
Hit
against
back
the
of my head against it. And all my friends thought I was
I literally like
fucked.
a few
right?
weeks ago, I was literally like, telling my friends, like, did you guys do this? And they were all like, no. Yes, right on.
That's what I mean. See, people ask me like where I think that like comes from.
Mm-hmm.
I can go as far back, and I can see myself sitting there rocking, and I look weird, yeah, but like I just like felt it so much and just loved rhythm a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's why when I play piano, a lot of it isn't, as much like a really pretty chord voicing, but we're like
Just like, yeah.
a very percussive player,
Totally.
right? I could pick that up from high school, just doing a lot of the jazz stuff. We were doing mostly funk, Like
Yeah.
the first jazz standard I learned, like the first jazz song I learned was Chameleon, of course.
Yeah.
Chameleon I learned for jazz band, right? And that was like groundbreaking. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I wasn't in the jazz combo. I wasn't in the jazz band. There was a kid who was like way younger than me, who was just a prodigy, a piano prodigy. Kid can fly a jet.
Yeah.
At like 13, 14 years old. He's a crazy kid. He was amazing, right? And he came in, and I didn't really get to play in high school. Like he was playing keys, and I would go home, and I was like, man, these songs are so cool. I want to be the one doing this. So I went home and I practiced it as hard as I could, and I bought Headhunters, and I listened to Headhunters, and I got so into it. And what I realized is like I was so focused on trying to learn that stuff and going home and learning that song. I was so into it that when I came back to school, like I think grade 12, my teacher could tell.
Oh,
And
yeah.
my teacher really put me in the spotlight because she understood that I actually really liked that music and that it was really, jazz became something new for me. Jazz became my identity. And I went home and I was just practicing that stuff, and I was learning all these standards, and I was like, I was thrown into this world. The jazz world is like,
It goes
so
like goes on
big.
for so long, because you can look at like the stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like an old form, like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
1920s and like earlier. It's just so different than like the whole like fusion stuff in the 70s.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just learned that like in my brain I was like, oh, it's just Herbie. But then it was like
No,
Dizzy
yeah.
Gillespie has like a crazy
Dizzy Gille-
fusion
yeah,
album.
yeah, okay,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
Miles
you know,
Davis.
you get to Miles
even.
Davis, you get to Chick Corea, Return
Yeah.
to Forever, you get to all those guys. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's just so
super
cool.
cool.
It's
and
so
Stanley
awesome.
Clark and Jacko, you know,
Mhm.
Weatherport.
Yeah.
Super cool. No, fusion is really where I entered in,
Right.
and then I kind of picked it apart. You know, so yeah,
Yeah.
it was Chameleon. Learning Chameleon changed me so much.
I can actually really relate to that though, because in high school, I actually guess what I played in high school.
Yeah. What do you play? Flute?
I was almost on flute.
Oboe?
No,
Clarinet?
no,
Was it a woodwind? Was it
brass.
A brass? You played trumpet?
No.
You played trombone?
Yes. I
Yeah,
played trombone.
Okay,
I played
that makes sense.
trombone.
Yeah,
And
you're a tromboner.
It was yeah, and then like I didn't even like this is kind of it's not about me, but I understand and like I kind of like wanted to play bass, like I got put on bass here.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of how I started, but I understand that like being like not like I guess in like high school, like not being put into the place you want to be.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like fighting
Doing
to get
it
there.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
You fight so hard that
Right?
you end up just making
Yeah.
so much more for yourself
It's
from
so-
that
yeah.
fight. You know?
It's so sick.
Yeah.
Actually, one other question I wanted to ask you
Yeah.
too, because like when we were first doing the jam,
Yeah.
like a few weeks ago, you said like early on you're really inspired by like video game music. So
Yeah.
like what I want to know like what soundtracks.
Okay.
or
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
Games.
Let me think. The major stuff I grew up with that was really like that I would actually listen to and I really liked was like I said Sonic music.
Yeah.
So all the Sonic Adventure
I love
games,
Sonic,
the,
yeah.
the Genesis Sonic
Mhm.
games. I love those songs. I constantly use melodies from those songs because there's a lot of ones that just taught me about different compound intervals. Like they taught me about chord extensions. Like I don't even remember which song it is. I don't remember what it's called. It goes da 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 da.
That's
ba da 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 da.
Spring Yard Zone.
Spring Yard
Yeah.
Zone. Da 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 da. Because it's da 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 da. You can play that, and you don't even have to play it on the 1. You can
No.
play it off the 5 and make it
Yeah.
into this like 9
Cool
chord.
little thing.
Do
Oh.
do 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 do, and that do do do. That's 5. Do do do. That's not 1. So I'm thinking, if we're thinking of it as like a B minor triad, you'd be playing like an F sharp minor triad on the
Yeah.
5, right? And then it creates this big like, I just hear that stuff in Sonic music, and I was like, that's really cool. And it's like every single Sonic song taught me like a lesson, right? So yeah, Sonic Adventure games,
That's so
Genesis
awesome.
Sonic games, the Jet Set Radio.
Yes.
Love Jet Set
I
Radio.
never played that one, but
Yeah.
those games.
You
are
should
like,
check out Jet Set Radio Future. That one,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, the controls for Jet Set Radio, the original one, are really janky.
Yeah.
I find it really fun to play because basically the issue is if this is the joystick, right? If I go forward, character starts skating forward. If I go back, he just pauses, turns around, and then
Oh.
starts going. You can't just like teleport
On a
back.
dime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't flip
Interesting.
based off the joystick. So if you it's plays like skate. You know,
Oh.
if you it's very like
Cool. Yeah.
it's sort of like you have like weights on you, right? Jet Set Radio Future is like not like that at all. It's like they made basically
refined
combined
it.
it with Sonic,
Right.
and they made it so it's like
Oh.
really snappy.
I see.
I like Jet Set Radio 1 for the gravity, you know,
Oh,
of
yeah.
like launching yourself onto a rail
I
and
like
hitting
that
it
in games.
correctly because it's so hard to get it right because it's so janky, right?
Yeah.
Whereas in Jet Set Radio Future, it's like, you know, you just fucking run around and jump on
Yeah.
whatever you want, and it's like a speed, it's like a Sonic game. It basically becomes like that. But
Yeah.
the soundtracks of those games, like
It's all those, like,
Hideki
yes, I was
Naganuma,
gonna say he was like a super popular like
Yeah.
pop composer.
yeah, a
in,
composer too, yeah.
in Japan.
But aside from video game music,
Yeah.
I mentioned soundtracks, right?
Mhm.
Danny Elfman.
Yeah.
Danny Elfman's film scores, like the Batman theme,
Yeah.
and the Beetlejuice theme. Like I loved that stuff.
Wow.
I loved any theme song, you know. Like I had the Teen Titans theme song
Hey.
downloaded on that radio too. Now, when there's trouble, you know, I would just listen to that stuff over and over again.
Yeah,
I loved
that
theme
feels so good.
songs and soundtracks. And what did I realize from that?
What?
It's because they're trying to put a hook in your ear.
Right.
They're trying to
and
make
you get good at
Yeah, they're trying to make a song that sounds memorable and recognizable, and you associate it with something. Like you feel like it's a snappy, like genius melody. Whereas you go to jazz and it's like, I found this again.
Yeah.
From you have Straight No Chaser. Yeah.
And that one's
that
such
could
a
be
weird
a theme
like
song.
it's such a weird like head, but it works so well.
It's a weird
like,
head, but
nothing
it's
else
memorable.
sounds like that.
And nothing else sounds like that. And when you hear it, you're like, oh, it's Straight No Chaser. Even from just if I go yeah, it's Straight No Chaser, right?
Yeah.
And that's what got me also really into jazz as opposed to like a lot of pop stuff and rock stuff, because there's a lot of rock songs where I listen to it. I'm like, I don't want to learn this because like it doesn't sound special. It doesn't sound recognizable. It doesn't sound like really significant. Whereas I listen to a lot of jazz stuff and I'm like, for example, 52nd Street theme, or also known as like just the theme. It's the theme song.
Yeah.
It's the 52nd Street theme song. In jazz, they would write theme song. The Birdland. Birdland is a theme song for Birdland. Like, I find that so cool.
I didn't know that.
You know what I mean? Like, I find that so interesting. Well, I don't know if that's really. I just know they called it Birdland, and there's Birdland exists. So they must have made it as this. I when I listen to Birdland, I'm just thinking of that. Like, that
iconic location,
that iconic venue.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I like about.
That's cool. Yeah.
A lot of the stuff I grew up on, right, and soundtracks.
Because all that stuff too, like kind of going off of that too, because I realized later, it's like, I was kind of always listening to jazz because all this stuff was super jazzy,
right?
And like
it's all in there.
Yeah, and like one of my favorites. Have you ever listened to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 soundtrack?
I want to take you for a ride.
Like I went back to that. I was like, wow, like I never played that game growing up, but I was like, this is like literally just funk, like jazz stuff,
dude. Have you listened to the 8-Bit Big Band?
I was listening. Yeah,
it's pretty
so
crazy.
Good. I want to do like all those songs. Like my favorite one's like the River Stage.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Nobody
we need
to
do this. I can whip that on organ right now. I want to take it for the ride. I like I said, I try to get Nash to learn that.
I see, like that one. I feel every time I meet someone, I always assume like we're gonna be so different, but like. So much stuff in this podcast. It's
stuff.
like we're like such similar like upbringings.
Down to the rockin'.
Down to the rockin'.
Down to the I'm gonna take you for a ride.
Yeah.
Down to the everything, bro.
I guess like so kind of pivoting away from that, because we kind of have to talk about with like our like school project.
Oh right.
Stuff like that. And I mean, like we didn't really make crazy parameters, but
yeah,
I want to hear what you have to say. So you're like your first year here.
Yes.
And you kind of like the way you kind of like got into like this sort of music areas, like through Nash, right?
Yes.
He kind of like put
big
you
time.
on.
Yeah,
but
big time.
I've also heard like back home you kind of in Welland you like do a lot of singing and playing.
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
At bars. So how'd you kind of work up the confidence to do that? Because I know a lot of people who have said like, oh, I started playing when I was 16 at these bars. So yeah. Just like, what was that process like?
My first performance in front of anyone was the Grade 8 talent show. So I played Bohemian Rhapsody and I sang it. And because of the way the upright piano was there, and because of the fact that I was too small to even sit on the bench and play, and at this point I was playing a Casio piano that I bought from Toys R Us,
right?
And I didn't have a stool for it, so I learned piano standing up.
I see.
Reason. I don't know why. The first like year and a half, I was
That's
just
a funny
standing.
image, just like
I know. I would just stand over it and play it, and it would be really low. But I was a really short guy, and I was okay.
True.
And then true.
I mean,
true, bro. so
short
we go
as a kid.
Yeah, short as a kid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
that's what I meant.
I'm a normal guy now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say short, but I got a couple inches to add on.
Yeah. Everyone does. Okay. Anyway, with that,
but I started with that talent show, and I was like, that was fun. I had like a lot of nerves, but the main thing I came out of thinking was like, I think I'm the best in the school. My elementary school, there's like a full gym of kids here, and they all think that I'm so great, and all I'm thinking in my head is like, you fucked up that part, you fucked up that part. You know what I mean? But these guys all think. So I was like, all right, if I can do that, this is gonna be pretty good. So I went into grade 9. what happened is I just wanted to touch that piano.
Right.
I just wanted to play that expensive Yamaha
yeah.
piano. So I got up, and anytime I had the opportunity to play, I just would. Even if there was people in the class, even if the teacher was like talking and she didn't want me to play, I just started playing.
You just start, yeah.
To the point where she just let me, and she just wanted me to just like, you know, when we were teaching class and we're not doing jazz band or anything, I would just go and play piano.
Yeah.
And that got me really comfortable with like knowing everyone's listening to every mistake you make and every note you play, right? Because then I would sit at the piano, and it's like, boom, oh, that was really loud.
Yeah.
Everyone heard that. You know what I mean? Especially when the first time I would play an upright or a grand piano, I was like, man, this is like a monster. Like I would sit there and all the keys are in front of me, and it's like so big. Like the piano felt so big to me. It felt so like intimidating and impossible to ever conquer the piano, as I put it, right? Like a couple of days ago. You didn't hear me say that. Yeah. So it really started with just doing small things at school and playing in my class, and then eventually there's this guy called Victor Morgado. I think it was Morgado is his name. If I'm saying it wrong, shout out to that guy. That guy like actually like started my like career kind of.
Yeah.
Like that guy was like, oh, this kid's really good. I don't remember where he saw me play. I was playing. I think like at my uncle. I think my uncle knows him or something, and he does open mics and just plays guitar and hosts them, and then have people come play or sing songs, and then he plays guitar.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm gonna have you start hosting these with me, and we'll split the pay.
That's
and
so
he's
sick.
like, wow, that's like.
And how old were you?
Evil to yourself. I was 16. 16. Yeah, 17. I was probably 17.
Yeah, he must have been pretty. Well, he could. I don't know. But you must have been pretty good, right? You must have believed in you.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like but even back then, it was so different because this was after high school, so I've gotten into jazz, but I'm still going to open mics and I'm playing Crocodile Rock,
right?
You know, and I'm playing like rock tracks because that's not what people want to hear at a bar in Niagara Falls and St. Catharines. People don't want to hear jazz stuff, so I kind of transitioned it to doing blues, you know, like blues standards and even just doing jazz stuff and just kind of simplifying it, you know. And and sometimes I would start a show and I'd be like, all right, this time, Victor, I'm gonna do solo piano for the start just to warm myself up. And I would start doing that. I would play a little instrument. I'd play Autumn Leaves or something, you know. It's really fun. Yeah. But yeah, really it was just playing stuff at school. Okay. And then getting those stuff with Victor. And then all those gigs I played with him were up until I joined Actual Proof. I formed the band Actual Proof back in Welland. We played one show. And then we split up because we were like,
wasn't it? Yeah.
No, and you know, Nash was going to school. We're not gonna.
Right. So it was like the last. I guess. Yeah.
So we had like, you know, Sam Rosso on drums. Sam was great. My buddy Carson on bass. My buddy Carson quit playing bass. He hasn't picked up bass.
That's
in
always
years.
So sad.
We finished that band and then he just stopped playing.
Was he good?
Yeah, he was alright.
Okay.
Yeah, he was good.
That's sad. I feel bad. Maybe he'll pick it up again.
Maybe, yeah. It's just a thing where, like, you know, if one of the guys in the band is only playing bass for that band, then, like, it's not a great thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, I was coming to practice and I was like ripping it, and me and Sam were really into it, but it was complicated.
Right.
So, you know.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I think everyone has that sort of a like high school band.
Yeah.
That falls through. But that's cool. You got a show. I guess we should sort of wrap it up a little bit. Actually, where is it? Oh, it's off camera. I'm gonna grab it.
Yes.
So, wait, I'll tell it when I'm at the mic.
This was supposed to be a surprise.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be for me.
I just bought this Sega Dreamcast from Marketplace, and
I
I wasn't really sure what to do with it because a lot of the games, like, they're expensive. I was looking at it, and this one's actually like you can see here, there's 2. Which means it can't really play like burned games. Like I can't like make my own CDs. It just kind of blocks it.
Oh, interesting.
But anyway, I was like, it'd be really funny if I take this old piece of like media and they don't even know like what the heck's going on.
Yeah.
But the first thing he sees when he walks in, it was behind the couch there. He says, "Is that a Sega Dreamcast?" And I was like, surprise room. But that's honestly even cooler. So
it's even cooler, man.
I want everybody to come on the show to sign the Sega Dreamcast. Hopefully this pen works.
Hopefully.
You can sign anywhere.
Thank you.
I can hold it.
Okay. Let's do up here.
Oh, you have a signature?
I do.
Wow. Look at that camera.
That's my signature.
There
You
we
like
go.
that shit?
I do like it. I love it.
You love that
I was
shit?
really worried because I know if I signed this, it'd just be like kindergarten level. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I made one a while ago because I was like, dude, the N with like the squiggle for the K, and then we get the little I, the dot for the I.
You have like a really good just like stage name.
Thank
Like,
you.
You can take out like the middle names.
Yeah,
just be
Nicholas
like
Kennedy.
Nicky King,
Yeah, Nicky
know?
King.
Yeah, it'd be
Thank
cool. Yeah. Anything you want to shout out?
Shout out to Nash Danger Crawler Danger Collective.
Hey, true.
The guy who got me in Waterloo
Yes.
to do my thing. Now I'm doing my thing and I'm on my journey. But shout out to that guy for introducing me to this guy, introducing me to
Yes.
Jude, introducing me to Waterloo.
He's a legend.
Being like, transfer from Brock, drop out of Brock, come to Waterloo, whatever you do. And then I came here like 20 times since the start of the year just to come hang out and to play shows.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't have pursued music like this. I would have just been a high school music teacher.
Nice.
So it's been
Heck yeah.
it's been amazing. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to Sam Rosso, my best buddy. Shout out to my girlfriend Nora Bartley. I love you. Shout out to all the beautiful people in the world
Yes.
that are just,
Okay.
living it up the only way they know how.
Yes.
And shout out to Andrew.
Aw.
Shout out to Andrew.
Aw, shout outs to you.
Hey, thank you.
But you're already kind of getting a shout out,
Yeah,
basically,
well.
this whole thing. Okay. Nicky King,
Yes.
you have a beautiful mind.
Thank you.
That's going to be like the thing that I use.
Yeah, the
it.
Beautiful Minds
Okay.
podcast.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah. Few little hiccups, but
You
that
know
could be
what?
a part of the project.
Like, I just need to figure out what's wrong with my computer.
Did it shut off again?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
It literally did like at the very end.